Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome up here to Osseo, Wisconsin. I'm Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, the field in front of us that you can see is the Osseo baseball complex, and what a beautiful complex it is. As we take a look here, kind of pan around a little bit, you've got some nice seating arrangements, and right down below here you're underneath a little bit of a shelter and everything, a roof. You can't go wrong with that. Joining me here this morning, this Wednesday morning, is Matt Korger. And Matt, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming up here and allowing me to come in and get set up and stuff. Really nice.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm excited to show off what we have here to the rest of the state. So.
Well, I tell you what, they will be impressed. I look at this and I think, my God, you're out here in the country and look at this facility.
Yeah, you're not the first person that said that to me that's been here. So
yes. Now tell us a little bit about yourself and your role with Osseo here.
Yeah, I've been here in Osseo as an educator for the last 22 years. I've been in the baseball program through the school for the last 22 years, but I took over as head coach in 2013, and that was the year I decided that in the summer I wanted to play Legion baseball. So that's when our Legion baseball team was formed.
Oh wow!
In 2013, and it went really well, and we got into it, and we hosted the state tournament in 2018. I thought that was something that we could do with the facilities we have here.
Yeah,
and it went really well. And I was the tournament director for that. I was not coaching at that time. I had some young kids that I was coaching of my own, so I had other people running the team, but I was the tournament director, and it went really well. And, we had bid for it again, but then COVID happened and some things, got out of whack there. But I knew I wanted to host again, and we were fortunate enough to be chosen to host again this year. So I will be coaching this year. And I'm being the tournament director with another guy here, so that's my role here.
You got to delegate out a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely, because it takes a lot to run this tournament, and there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Even like today, coming and getting you set up, and it takes a lot of time. I know me and Greg Dahl has helped me a lot. He helped me a lot with the program and. Getting pictures and teams and hotels and all that kind of stuff. So it takes quite a bit. And then there was just two guys here that you just saw.
Yep.
They're stopped out here already doing different stuff. So I'm fortunate to have a good support base here with the Osseo merchants, and our post members have been great.
Yeah.
In running these tournaments and getting our Legion program off the ground.
Sure. Well, I can't thank you enough, like you said, for coming up here this morning. When I talked with you yesterday, and I was literally cringing when I said, well, I could be here at 8 o'clock, because I'm such a crazy, stupid early riser. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I think that happens with age. But anyways, I thought, well, in my mind, I could be here at 8 o'clock. I could be back home by 10ish and get other stuff done. Getting ready for the AA tournament and now the A tournament. I can't thank you enough for that. Let's take a look here. The tournament starts on Friday.
Yep, Friday at 10 a.m. Yep.
And the first game is, let's talk a little bit about the teams.
Yeah, Little Chute and Lemira are going to play at 10 a.m. And then at 4 o'clock, Baldwin and Stratford. I'm familiar with Baldwin because they played in our regional. They did beat us twice.
Really?
One was a good game, one was not. So I have seen them, but I haven't seen any other teams. So
okay.
And I know Stratford is coming. And then the 1 p.m. game is Viroqua and Westby. That will be broadcast on here. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to play Westby this summer. It was the only game we had to cancel all summer.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were coming up here on a Friday night. I thought it was going to be really cool. We're going to have the lights on, and it rained all day.
Oh, my goodness.
And I know they were coming. They were going to have to leave at 3 o'clock for the game. And so we ended up having to cancel. But I know Viroqua. I know Coach Swanson. I know he passed away, but he was always very nice to me when he saw me. I just saw him at the state meeting, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I know they're very good, 30-10, and I think Westby's 25-1. That'll be a good game. And I think you guys are right next to each other, so
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And then St. Mary Springs out of Fond du Lac, they'll play us, the host, at 7:30.
And what do we know about St. Mary's?
They're 11-11. I know they had a good spring team.
Yeah.
It's hard in the summer. You never know, who's on vacation or who has to work and things like that. So sometimes records can be records can be deceiving unless you're 30-10 like Viroqua. Then you know that they're pretty good. So.
Yeah, I think Westby, that I know of, I think they have 4 or 5 losses. So I think they might.
They're 21-5. Yeah.
21-5. Yep. Yes, I was going to say. I was trying to remember exactly where they were at. Yeah. So, and then let's talk a little bit about your team.
Sure. Well, when I hosted this 2 years ago, I thought we would be pretty good. Knowing what we had coming up. But then the spring or the football season was rough on us. I had a kid tear his labrum in his throwing shoulder.
Oh boy!
And his first sport is basketball. He's an excellent catcher. He's really fast, but his first sport is basketball. So he toughed it through the basketball season and then had surgery, so he could not play.
Yeah.
And then our best player, who's a junior, just finished his junior season, tore his ACL in the last game of the basketball season. And then we had another senior have a back issue. He only played 5 games in the spring, and he couldn't play this summer. So we've and then just recently now, one of our young players who's a sophomore, Mason Schmidt, he was pitching really well this summer, and then he got mono.
Oh, no.
So we're down.
Oh, no.
We're down some guys, but so we're not quite what I thought we were going to be, but I do have an excellent freshman class, and there's 5 of them that are playing really well. They've really improved. I mean, from the start of the spring when those guys had to step in, it was rough. Man, we were getting 10 run by everybody. But they've really improved, and we're 13-9 this summer, and we're playing good baseball. It does, our inexperience does show once in a while. Yeah. We have a clunker of an inning here and there sometimes, but we do have some older pitchers yet that are pitching really well, so I'm hoping we can make a little bit of noise in the tournament, win a game or two.
Good
see what happens then. So
should be exciting with that. Well, we certainly look forward to it. Just for folks to know, Dave Gluck will be coming up along with Monty and Angie Anderson, and the 3 of them. Between the 3 of them, I guess, are going to rotate through somehow, and we're going to be able to stream all the Westby, all of the Viroqua games. We know it's a minimum of 4 games because the winner of the Westby-Viroqua game, Westby-Coon Valley, that would put them into at least Sunday. Mm-hmm. So we know that there'll be at least 4 games, and then we'll just kind of have to wait and see how everything plays out after the first 2 rounds. But Matt, just really again appreciate all that you're doing here. That you're a double duty. You're coaching. You're co-directing this upcoming tournament. Weather looks really good.
Yeah, I saw that. It was about a week ago I started watching the weather. Yeah, and it's looked good so far, and it hasn't changed. So it's going to be hot and humid. So make sure you're hydrated, and we'll have lots of cold water and stuff here to drink. So we'll have water in the dugouts for the kids and stuff to make sure that everyone's hydrated. But I'd like kids to start hydrating right now.
Yep, absolutely.
Just to make sure. But as far as rain goes, especially Friday and Saturday, it looks like there's no chance at all. So that's when the bulk of the games get played. So that's when you can get behind. So I feel really good about that.
Get ready to roll. It's going to be baseball season right here in Osseo. Well, there we have it, folks. We are kind of doing a little bit of an impromptu here, talk a little bit about the tournament. Again, Matt Korger here with me. I want to say thanks to Matt, thanks to Dave, Monty, and Angie ahead of time for helping out getting this tournament aired down to the folks and anyone who is interested in baseball in general. I'll be at West Salem doing the AA tournament. That, too, begins on Friday, so you have a couple of different choices with Western Wisconsin Video Productions on the Twitch channel. For Matt Korger, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks so much, everyone, and we hope to see you real soon somewhere out here on the diamond. We'll talk to you soon.